Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mary, and today's video is going to be my February plan with me. I decided to do a quick, just cozy mystery theme for hopefully, one of the last cold months of the year, or of winter, I guess. So if you would like to see what that ends up looking like, just keep watching. Okay, so I'm starting by opening up to where my February spreads are going to start, and I'm just pulling out some washi. And I also pull out some markers just that fit the color scheme that I wanted to go for this month. I've mentioned this before, I'm not a super great artist, so a lot of what I try to do to tie my spreads together is match the color scheme spread to spread. And then again, I am using gold as my accent color for the whole year in this journal. I don't know if this journal is going to last me a year. That's something that I didn't really consider, but this month I am trying to sort of do the minimum that I can in a month to see if that'll help the journal last all year rather than just 6 months. But I'm drawing a magnifying glass using a dark brown marker. My theme this month is cozy mystery. And now I'm just going to work on the quote. And the quote I chose is, "Mystery creates wonder, and wonder is the basis of man's desire to understand." And that's a quote from Neil Armstrong, the astronaut. So I'm drawing in most of it in black, and then I'm just going in with a lighter brown marker to shade in my magnifying glass. I do end up adding some cream as an accent, and I'm accenting some words with gold because I want gold to sort of tie in all of my spreads in this journal, like I mentioned. The gold gel pen I have isn't the best quality. I will, again, link everything that I use in the description box down below, but it does tend to bleed a little bit, which is something that I didn't really consider when doing these block letters. I say it every time I do this and probably multiple times a video, but I'm not the best artist. But I wanted this this color scheme to be like blues and browns. That's sort of what I'm going for. And then I do blot the gold marker. Now I'm just shading with that cream like I mentioned I was going to do for the magnifying glass. And then for the background here, I thought it'd be fun to do a houndstooth pattern. So that's what you're going to see me sort of draw. I used I just Googled houndstooth drawing, and I used not a template, but I just watched what someone else did with a 4-grid pattern, because that's really what you do. So every other line, I'm drawing a gray square, every other dot spacing, if that makes sense. So I'm just doing that all the way over and down. And yeah, I wanted this spread to be, again, grays, browns, tans, and blues. So that's sort of what I'm going for. I did mess up on the bottom there, as you can see. I miscounted the in between spreads, or in between the dot spacings. So I did an extra square that I didn't need to do, but I think it ends up looking fine. It's gonna jump here in a second. Yeah. So then the next thing that you do is just draw lines between them, and then you draw lines across diagonally the whole way. I didn't really, like I said, use a tutorial or anything. I literally just Googled houndstooth drawing, and this isn't actually houndstooth. It's just a quick, I guess, not quite houndstooth, but an illusion to make it look like it is houndstooth. And I did that because I feel like Sherlock Holmes has the houndstooth coat, and that just felt very, very mystery to me. So that's what I'm sort of going for here. I also wish I had extended this to the top of the journal where there's no dots, because I think it would have looked a little bit better, but I didn't do that. So it looks kind of wonky, but I think it ended up looking pretty cute. I don't know. I was happy with it. And I'm not going all the way over because I am going to cut a Dutch door this time, which is something that I haven't done before, but I've seen people do it and it always looks really cool. So I'm going to do that here in a second. I just use regular kitchen scissors for this. I've seen people use cutting mats and X-Acto knives and stuff like that, but we're very basic here. So I'm just cutting out around the drawing that I did of the magnifying glass as sort of a way to create a Dutch door effect. I don't really know. I know that people use Dutch doors for a lot of different things. I'm not actually using it for anything that special. I just wanted it to be like an accent piece to add some interest to the journal. So that's the quote page. And then right here, I'm writing February at the bottom right corner. And then this is my filming schedule. So I upload every Thursday and Sunday. And I am going to write in the videos that I decide to do on the different dates. So the first one is the 3rd. That's going to be the first video I upload, and that's going to be my wrap up. And then I also have the 27th. That's the last video, and that's going to be my next month's TBR. So here I'm going through some of my stickers, and I'm picking ones that I think match the color scheme for my TBR spread that's going to be behind the Dutch door. So I have this, I'll link where I got the stickers. I talked about it in a haul, but I ended up moving the sticker because I wanted it all to be hidden behind the Dutch door. And I added this really cute like hands on a book thing because I thought that worked really well. And then now I'm doing my month at a glance calendar. I like having the big calendars. I know not everyone does a big calendar, but I just think it's nice so I can write down anything that I do, because I do kind of use this as a journal. So like I've been writing down movies that I watch and date nights that I do with my partner and stuff like that. So I'm just doing brown, and then I use blue marker at the top, and I'm using a blue pen to write the numbers of the days. And I end up using a brown marker, like it shows at the top, a darker brown for the days of the week. And then I am just adding a few stickers that I think fit the theme or fit the color scheme. Again, this is like a little mushroom one. And then I end up adding like a luggage tag sticker to the top corner, right it there. And then I write brain dump on that. And this is just going to be where I write down anything that I think to write down over here. I don't know how often I'm going to use this extra space, but we'll see. Now I'm starting my weeklies. So I am doing a different weekly setup than I did last month because I found that I didn't use all 3 of my categories last month very much. And so it felt a little unnecessary to have that. So this is just what I'm doing. I no longer need to have like my YouTube planning in here. I didn't really use the YouTube planning that I had set up in my journal last month. If I miss it, I can add it back next month. That's the beauty of this whole thing. But because I didn't really use it that much, I decided I was just going to do them this way this month. So I can just write down any due dates that I have and anything that I need to sort of jot down. And then I do just have the numbered day of the month over Monday, and then the rest I can sort of figure out. It's not that big of a deal because I do have that giant calendar. So let's just do my flip through. There's the quote page, and then here's the TBR spread and my like YouTube videos at a glance, I guess. Here's my month at a glance with the brain dump on the side, so I can just write down things that I actually get to, as well as my weekly spreads where I can write down anything that I sort of want to put in there. Because I do use this as a reading journal, but I also use it for other things. And I didn't include a reading stats spread this month because I have a lot of space left over from my last month's reading stats spread. So I think I'm just going to use the blue marker and write my reading stats for this month on the same spread that I had for last month. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it to this point, don't forget to like this video if you liked it, and comment down below what your favorite theme that you've ever done in your reading journal is. Also, let me know if you have any tips or anything. I know I'm just sort of playing around with different spreads that I like. I don't really do a lot of tracking spreads and stuff like that, but I just like to have a very basic setup for my journal. But that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.